We got more clips from OTAs, and today we're looking at the Buffalo Bills, and we're going to get our first look at Gable Steveson. We're going to watch him work through some drills. We're going to watch him work with the team and everything else. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're going hard in the paint, looking at these rookies every single day, from rookie camp to training camp, everything in between. We're looking at what's going on behind the scenes at these practices, not just the rookies, but your favorite veterans as well. Click that button. Stop missing out on your favorite players. We're looking at Gable Steveson real quick here. We're going to watch him. Former Olympian, big-time athlete here. Former WWE wrestler, very decorated prospect. Let's watch him. Let's talk some ball here. And this is a big mover. He can move bodies. Go watch his wrestling highlights. If you're just on Twitter looking at sports every day, I guarantee you he passed your timeline somewhere down the line through the years. He has mine. I watch a lot of MMA and stuff. So he has came around. Even though it's wrestling, there's a lot of talk about this dude. This is not a guy that's just some random jabroni wrestler who just won a few tournaments. He has been the talk of the town for a long time. And anybody who's been roaming the Twitter streets of MMA, martial arts, wrestling, they've paid attention to Gable Steveson. They've paid attention to him. A big-bodied athlete that you see him move like a cat when he's in here and he's learning the game of football, learning the finer nuances. Some stuff's just going to come easy. It's come naturally for him. He's got a good base. He's going to have good balance. He's going to be able to grind out practices easy here. This is going to be nothing. Grinding out these practices are going to be nothing like the mats for him. It's going to be nothing. It's going to be able to, the physical stuff here, learning the game, the basics, that's all going to come easy. The finer nuances, hand placement, leverages. Leverages, though, he's going to have some easy time learning and some hard time learning. It's a different game, different speed, different reading and reacting, but still he's got like a lifetime of reading leverages as well, but in a different facet. But grinding out bigger guys, trying to push them around, he's got a lot of experience at doing that at the highest of highest levels. And now seeing him make an impact with the Bills is going to be fun to see. This is a training camp story you need to pay attention to. I wouldn't call it a Cinderella story because he was previously decorated at another sport, but he is a player that if he can really achieve and go against these odds that are stacked against him, because it's not like he was a high-end college football player prior to this. High-end college wrestler, high-end Olympian, got a shot at the WWE. They made a big deal out of him in the beginning. This is a guy that can move. This is a guy that's got some pop in his step. This is a guy that's going to be learning the finer nuances, but also a natural top-tier athlete that is an athlete you do not see every day. He's a world-tier athlete that could really learn this game pretty quickly, has a lot of upside. If the Bills are patient with him, allow him to develop, and you got to have a lot of patience, you might have something here. Watching him through training camp, paying attention to what the beat writers are saying, paying attention to the clips, once the pads start popping, once we get the preseason, I want to see what it looks like. As a fan, I want to see what it looks like. That's the thing about this. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see how he moves these guys around in practice. I want to see how he moves the offensive line around in practice. I want to see what it looks like when he's moving guys around in preseason. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see him come off the line, full go, guy on another side. I want to see how quick and how efficiently and how easily he can move people. I can't wait to see that. This is a preface to training camp. This gets me excited for Bills training camp. The little things like this, the little stories, the guys come back from injury, that rookie wide receiver who had a knee injury, who's coming back, trying to climb the depth chart. He went undrafted, but he was the top wide receiver in college football for a couple of years, or considered one of the top guys. We talked about some wide receivers like that before. We got a guy like this. Totally different story, but it's a camp story I'm excited for. This is why I get excited for these videos in the offseason, for battles like this in training camp. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.